All right, so now we're going to stop and take a look at what it looks like for student view. So this is continuing in our Google Classroom 101 series. So we've gone through the process from the teacher side of it of creating the class, adding assignments, adding students, and that whole process. So before we get to grading an assignment, I want you to see what it looks like from the student's perspective and what they have to go through to turn this in. So the classroom that we've been working in is this one here. And so you can see the teacher for that class. And then we're going to actually go into it. You also see what we've got due as far as assignments. So we're going to go into the class as a student. And then here's the student stream. Now, the student view also has the ability to see whoever else is in the class. And if there are other students in there, they would show up here in the list. So we're going to go back to the stream. Again, you can see my assignment that's due Friday. If I had other assignments, I could go ahead and hit View All, and it's going to show each of those there. So from this screen, I can see what's been assigned, what was returned with a grade, and what was missing. And right now, nothing's been returned with a grade. I'm going to go back to where I was, and I'm going to actually go back to the stream. And so here's the resource that I reused from another class. And of course, there's no assignment or anything to go along with this one, so I don't have to worry about it, but it's at the top of the list because it was the last one that we did anything with. So now I'm coming down to the next one, and you can see here by this icon that indicates an assignment. And here, of course, you can tell that it hasn't been finished yet. So I'm going to open this one up. And then at this point, I could just hit turn in, but I haven't done anything yet. So there's not a whole lot I can do there yet. I don't want to hit turn in at this point. I can create a document, some slides, Google Sheets, drawings, all of that right here. That will be linked to this assignment so that I could turn something else in. I could also hit the add button, and if I want to add something from my drive or add a link or add a file that's been done elsewhere, I can do that as well. I'm going to open up the attachment, and you see right here it's got my name on it because I'm the student, and then it's also got the assignment name. So when I created that assignment in the other side and then told it to create a copy for each individual student, this is what it looks like from their end when I do that. So I'm going to click on that paper. It's going to open it up. And at this point, since this is an individual one that has been created separately for me, I can do anything I need to in here. So what I want to do so that I can keep the question separate from my answer is I'm going to turn the question red, and that's just so that I can see the difference right now. All right, so my question was, last week was Groundhog Day, and one of the traditions is that Punxsutawney Phil, a groundhog, will come out of his burrow and predict the changing of seasons. What is the seasonal forecast predicted by Punxsutawney Phil? And so if I don't know the answer to this one at this point, what do I need to do? I'm going to go look it up. And so the student has the opportunity to go look up the answer if they don't have one already. Since I know already, I'm going to go ahead and type my answer in now. And I want to do this in complete sentences because I know that that's what my teacher has asked me to do. So I'm going to say that Punxsutawney Phil predicted 6 more weeks of winter. Okay, so the forecast that he predicted is that there would be 6 more weeks of winter. So very basic, very simple answer, and I'm going to come up here and hit turn in. And so it's going to ask me again, do you really want to turn it in? And so at this point, I'm sure I want to, so I'm going to hit turn in again just to confirm. And it has turned in that assignment. So I've got the green check. I'm done with this one. But what if I want to come back into it and change it later before it gets graded? Well, I can hit the unsubmit button. It'll grab that assignment, pull it back, let me do whatever I need to, and then I can turn it in again. Okay? So that's what it looks like from the student perspective as far as working through and just the basics for how they're going to process and do an assignment.